So again, the Toronto Blue Jays making a desperately needed move in acquiring Seranthony Domínguez, who walks his way from one side of Camden Yards to the other to help out with the Blue Jays in a big-time way. So let's talk about this trade that the Blue Jays desperately needed and why I think it's actually a very, very good move for Toronto. The Toronto Blue Jays, for weeks, if not months, if not years, have needed to add to the bullpen. And they finally do in a meaningful way in the middle of a doubleheader against the Orioles as they acquire Seranthony Domínguez from the Baltimore Orioles for their 10th ranked prospect. Overall, this does feel like it is a bit of a steep price to pay for a bullpen arm, but I'm willing to pay it if I am the Toronto Blue Jays. This is the exact type of leverage reliever that this team needs. So if it's a slight overpay, it's fine. I will take my chances on the kid that they traded turning into the next Clayton Kershaw if Dominguez can get strikeouts in the 7th, 8th, and 9th of a playoff game. That's just where the Blue Jays are at. These are the types of moves that you make when you feel like you are a contender. I have zero issue with the Blue Jays making this move. He has the exact stuff that this bullpen, I think, desperately needs. And you could see it against Baltimore in the game this afternoon. Not the doubleheader game, but the game following on kind of getaway day for Toronto. The at-bats that the Orioles were having, none of them looked comfortable at all. Dominguez, there was great movement there. He has fantastic swing and miss stuff. He comes with playoff experience. He has pitched in 17 career playoff games, I believe. So this is someone who absolutely has the type of stuff that causes problems for teams in the playoffs, and he has the exact type of stuff that this Blue Jays team absolutely needed. I think this is a home run deal for the Toronto Blue Jays, personally. And I get, again, you give up the 10th ranked prospect in your system for a guy who maybe isn't even going to close a single game for you, although he probably will now. But there are just times where you have to make these moves, and this is one of those times. And now to get another leverage reliever that you can go to and feel very comfortable with, to go with him in the 8th, go with Hoffman in the 9th, that feels like you are now starting to shorten these games. The walks will frustrate you at times with Dominguez. There's no question about that. But again, I cannot stress enough that this is the type of arm that they needed. And now, to Deeds' point in the chat, this can't be the only move that this team makes, all right? This cannot be we didn't get everything, but at least we got Dominguez, right? This needs to be a part of the package, not necessarily the whole thing. So, I don't even think I want it to be the Blue Jays' biggest move. If it is, it's probably fine, because it's a strong move, but there needs to be at least one more arm coming with him into the bullpen. I would still love another bat so that Leo Jimenez isn't pinch hitting in the 7th inning of games against a division rival. That would be absolutely lovely. And as mentioned before, with Barrios having a bit of a speed wobble, Scherzer, you never know. I think the Blue Jays do need at least one more starter and one more quality starter in that rotation. So there is still work to do for a Blue Jays team that has at least at one point set atop Major League Baseball and still sits in first place in the American League East. So it's going to be a fun next 24 hours around these parts, paying attention to what happens with the Toronto Blue Jays. Make sure to keep it locked on all my social medias. I am at Primetime Klein on X, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, all of those, to keep updated on everything happening here on Couch Potato Diary. Again, if you have any more baseball thoughts, fire them away in the chat. We can definitely get to them as we go on. Like I said before, I was having a bit of trouble with the system I was using for the chat, but looks like it's been resolved now. So anything you ask in there, I will 100% answer if I see it, and we will get to it. Maybe not in the exact moment, because I have a bit of a rundown. It may not seem like it, but I do have something here. So we will get to it though at some point.